Good morning, guys. It just turned 4:01 and we are here again. So that's not made and I've got quite a bit of cleaning up to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll update you guys when I'm at the office over there. All right, so I realized I need like a cinematic shot for my thumbnail, so this is my way of doing this, but I am getting the headphones on, opening up the computer, and I'm about to go and fill out the trackers that I have for the day as usual. And again, I knew this when I first started this series, but I want the things that I do to be a testament to consistency. Not necessarily that I'm doing something new every day, because at least for the foreseeable future I will not be. However, I think there's still value in doing the same thing every day. So what I'm gonna do now is get to how it's really gonna look when I do this. So lights out, and then I will fill this out and then update you guys as I am in the process of writing my script, which I'm gonna lock in for the next 4 hours and do before I probably take like a 5-minute break and talk to you guys again. But yeah, peace. Okay, so it is 6:45 a.m. and I feel I owe you guys an update as a way of transparency, because I'm in a pretty big writer's block, oddly enough. And for the last hour and 45 minutes I have been at my computer, I have not written any new words. I've just been trying to get something, and nothing. This is nothing today, at least for now. I am going to use this magic gum in an effort to change that. But yeah, I think when this happens, what my best play to do is I need to do something that changes my emotional state and where I currently am. And what better way to do that than music? So, gonna put on a song here, just gonna try. I think we're gonna bump some old Kanye to get myself in the mind state. Gotta go 5 beats a day, 3 summers. Spaceship. All right, cool. So I'm gonna bump this and get in the mood to write this the script. Peace. Okay, so I just took a little bit of a break. Not here in the living room. I don't think I've ever really sat down there, but I jumped in the pool because I was feeling still pretty blocked. I mean, I got about 3 more hours of script writing done, and honestly, kind of like I was saying before, this is like by far the best work I have ever done on a script. But for some reason, I am pretty darn blocked right now. One thing I did do today was I ordered a teleprompter. So when I record this video, it will be a lot easier. And that will mean that I'm able to make longer videos, because right now my videos are about 36 minutes long. And in order for the video to be 36 minutes long, I edit down about 3 hours of footage. So it's really not a good ratio at all. However, with the teleprompter, my ratio is probably going to be like 1/2, if not better. So, no, probably not better than 1/2, but at least like a 1/2-ish ratio is my assumption. So what that will mean is I don't have to edit as much and clip as much down, which means that I can record longer videos. And what that will do is, if I can get the video an hour long, it can really be a masterpiece and full video docuseries, which will get the playtime up so much, and it will just be really, really sick. So that is one great thing that has kind of moved forward today. Outside of that, I'd say about I'm like halfway, 3/4 of the way through his story. I'm up to the point now where they're exiting the Genius brand. And after that, it gets a lot easier because it's all kind of public knowledge and I can talk more about strategies, which comes pretty easy to me. But it's the line for line script part that's a bit harder. So yeah, I am about to be onto the easier part of the script, and the intensive part is done. So my goal for today is just to power through and get the entire draft done, right? Like I'm kind of wiping off any other thing I had planned for today other than uploading this video. And all I want done is this script. And it doesn't even need to be complete final version ready to record. I don't care about that. What I care about is it needs to be all there. So now all I'm doing is editing it and making it better. But I don't want to be sitting in these blocks anymore trying to get my thoughts out. I want to get all my thoughts out, then I can kind of just adapt and make it better. So it is about 11:30-ish, a.m. and I have been working since 5 when I got down on my computer. But I honestly spent like an hour trying to do some research on the teleprompter that I was buying. And the reason why is because if you know about ordering on Amazon, you have to order on Amazon before a certain time so it can arrive for the next day, and I wanted to get it tomorrow. So I was kind of pressed for time, and honestly it's just an excuse. I really shouldn't have done it that early in the morning because it wasted that time where you really want to get into flow and lock in for the day. But you know, what can you do? I've set up blockers on Amazon now as a website, so I can't get on there and screw around like that anymore as easily. It will take intentional effort because you know what I mean. Like you go down the Amazon rabbit hole, you start like clicking on teleprompters and you see a watch and like, oh, then you see a hat. And that's pretty much what I did this morning for about an hour or so, and it was pretty damn stupid. So I'm not going to do that again. But regardless, that's one of the benefits to being up so early in the morning. Even when you have those off, putting kind of like, even when you're unproductive, you're still productive. If I woke up at 10 a.m. today or 9 a.m. and I started working and I spend an hour screwing around, that would probably have a really big impact on my day. But I've still managed to get, well, what is it, like 7 to 8 hours of work done already, and I'm still kind of ready to go work. Like I just got out of the pool. I'm pretty sure I said that already, but I just got out of the pool, got changed to a t-shirt, which I think I have to work in more. I get overheated when I'm wearing the sweater all day, even the hat too. I should probably just sit down like this more and work. But yeah, now it is time to continue writing. I have my meeting with my editor in 30 minutes to check in on the progress for the video. And let me actually show you guys some of the initial progress. There's gonna be a few more edits done to this, but there isn't really any audio that's important. This is the hook of the TJR video. So you can see, boom, actually crap me. Okay, I gotta play it again. So we're gonna re-edit the hook. There's just like a little minor change that I see with it, but the hook's the most important part of the video. So immediately reaffirm viewer expectations and then go into like some pretty rapid editing. This is actually made with an AI tool, which is really, really cool. I really like that. And the only thing that I don't like is this image at the end not being zoomed in. So we're gonna zoom that in. And then I think that as this plays, the montage should be overlaid on top of it so it doesn't kind of go all short here. And that's probably the main adjustment that I'm gonna be making to the video here. And if that's done, I really like the hook of the video. I think it's super strong. And then going into the video, it's gonna be quite the process. I have to play around with some AI animations, which I was planning to do today, but the script's the priority, even though that video is coming out first. Because if I can get the script done, then I'm in a really good position where I can kind of just chill and think about what needs to be done. So I'm not gonna procrastinate anymore. You can see this is probably like the top down on the script so far. So this is from the bottom of it, zooming all the way up. I guess this is about 20 minutes to just read all of it line by line. And as I write the script, I sit here and go like, and read it pretty well. So I don't think I want to bore you guys with a read through of the script now, so I don't want to spoil the video. So I'm not going to do that right now. However, I do rehearse the script as I write it, and now I'm going to write how he exited his company for multi-8 figures. So, peace. All right, guys, I told you that we'd be getting it back in blood, and get it back in blood we did. So the script is now progressed, and you can see It is, it's quite long. Like the Notion page is actually frozen right now because of how much there is on it. It is not done yet. Oh, it's barely loading now. It is not done yet still. Like this video, while it's still not done yet, and I know I said it was gonna be done, I have literally put 10 hours into this today, which is what I said I wanted to do. So this is my principle that I follow. If it's not done after the amount of work that I said I thought it would take, and I actually did that work with full effort, it means that I had some form of innovation. And let me not make this place a cave. It means I had some form of innovation that is what resulted in the video being that long. And I'd say that is exactly what happened, because as I showed you guys, I didn't show you the teleprompter I ordered earlier, but I told you about it. It is the Elgato teleprompter. It's like the best one probably on the market. Not like the best one ever. There's obviously like new stations and all that stuff. I should not leak my address. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, anywho, it's the Elgato teleprompter. If I were to click into it and show you guys, this is what it looks like. I really don't want to leak my address here. Yeah, you can kind of see that. So that is that. That's teleprompter. Ordered that. And the reason why that's important is because while this video is inevitably going to be my most crazily scripted video ever, it does kind of have the benefit that, well, I can just read off of it. Like I don't have to do the usual stuff I do in the recording process where it's just super pain in the bottom for me. I can just sit there and read off of it. And I'm sure that the recording will have new challenges that present themselves. However, my theory thus far has been the longer the video is, the better, because the larger the watch time if I maintain the quality of the video. Because people want to know more and more and more about these people, and I can make only one video on these creators. So I want to do the best I absolutely can, and that means longer videos to tell the story to its full fruition. So that is why the video is going to be longer, and I'm very interested to see, doing a smaller creator like Rob, at least compared to the other guys I've done, how that actually quite pans out. But I'm very hopeful nevertheless, and yeah, very happy with the progress today. I'm gonna go for my run now, so I'll give you guys another update as I do that. As you know, I do every single day, it's just the routine. And then going to edit this video, get it posted, upload it, and you know how it goes. You watch these videos. So that's good. My TJR video, I wish I could say it was gonna be uploaded Friday. Gut tells me it's gonna be done by Monday. So I'm like, if it's not done on Monday, I'm gonna be quite upset. Like it needs to be done on Monday. So I'm gonna make sure that it's done for then, but we'll see. Regardless, again, quality, 2 videos a month. I'm affirming it to myself. But yeah, I'm gonna go for my run now. And boys, these are some of the days where you win just by sticking through it. Like it's not gonna be, I mean, I imagine when I go for my run, it's all gonna be sunshine and rainbows. I'm gonna have this big lesson. But I'm telling you, the last 12, 13 hours I've been awake have not been fun. No, not been fun one bit. It's been like mental torture and anguish to get through today. So just glad I can document it and show it. You guys can bask in misery with me. So let me go for my run. Okay, so I'm back from the run. I just got in the outdoor shower. I am done now. And yeah, it's a beautiful kind of evening in Florida. Today was good. Gonna sit down and edit this video the second that I am done clicking this button. Gonna go in, go to bed, and I'll see you guys at 4 a.m. tomorrow to do the same thing again. And yeah, something interesting that I thought about on my walk home from my run, because I like to run out and back and either walk back or run back, but anyways I do the distance. There's a way to get remote access give my editor remote access to my computer to do the editing, which will mean that he doesn't have to download the files for the editing. which could be a really big game changer. I'm going to look into doing it more and see if it can work for the next video that we're going to be editing, because if so, that will be massive. It will take so much burden off like the editing and file transferring process, and for him, give him a lot less on his computer and weight load. But for me, will also allow me to see the progress and yeah, just like visually see the timeline being put together, because that's honestly like, as somebody who is posting so infrequently and giving such long timelines, it's important to still monitor it daily so that it's hit. But yeah, anyways, that's just yap. It is really nice, so I'm going to enjoy the sunset, and then I'm going to lay down and go to bed. I'm done with the TV series, so I have no clue what I'm going to begin watching before bed, whether it's a movie might not be good. Yeah, I need to figure out what to do. Maybe I'll watch another anime, who knows, but I'll figure something out, and yeah, I will see you boys tomorrow, 4 a.m.